Hey, Melissa. My name is Steve, and the other day you spoke with my wife, Michelle, and she asked if we could send you over a short video of three things that you can do today that could help you bring in more customers to your business. So, most likely, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why are we doing this and what's in it for us? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are just too busy running their business and they just don't have the time to learn how the internet can benefit them or their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hire someone to do this is they just don't know who an expert in who isn't one. So I've also found out that by giving people a easy and free attack plan of things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hands and saying, "Hey, Steve and Michelle, we like you. Can you please do this for us?" So if by the end of this video, if you've liked what you heard and you see that we've had many tricks up our sleeves to help your business out, please shoot us a message and we can chat. Or at the end of this video, you just simply want to take this free attack plan and do it yourself. That's no harm, no foul. It's fine with me too. So now let's move on to the three things that I'd like to go over so I'm not wasting any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to start with is content. What we're looking at in content is your wording. And most on your homepage, most business owners know that they need content. However, they don't know that it takes anywhere from 1,500 to 2,416 words to rank number one in Google. And so keep that in mind. You've got to have at least 1,500 words is the minimum if you want to be on top of Google. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Right here, we're looking at, this is what they're calling content. All your wording in everything right here. And you can even put content behind pictures. Google will scrape this. When you go to save it, they will scrape it and see what's behind there. And you've got the Advantage Roofing, Oklahoma Roofing Experts. So if that's something you want to be found in a keyword, that's great. And also within all this wording and content on that homepage, you want to have it enriched with keywords that you want to be found for. So let's just do a quick check and see how many words is actually on your site. I've already done that with your site and one of your competitor sites, and it's on a program that I use. It's called Search Bloom. You can find it on the internet. If you'd like to do it yourself, that's fine. Well, they're showing us right now that your homepage is showing 698 words, and then Bassey's Roofing is at 1,869. Hey, that's beatable. They just took put a little extra time in their wording and completing that. So with that being said, we're going to move on a little bit to keywords. And we're going to go into to a tool that we have. It's called Ahrefs, and we can see the keywords that each place is searching for. Looks like you're being found for 133 keywords. And let's see what Bassey's Roofing is. They've got 525. And if you click on this will show us exactly what their keywords are, and we can take them and copy them and put them on your website so you're being found for them as well to beat them out. We want to have just as many, if not more. So let's just take one that looks pretty close and see what brings things up when we search for it. So let's go up here and put in roofing Oklahoma. So when it pops up the to find anything, it has your sponsored ads up top here. So these are ads that roofers are paying. And you can even see that Bases is, I guess I'm saying that right, but I might be wrong. So probably butchered it. They're paying for these, and these can become money pits if your foundation is not set up to convert the leads that come in. So you want to be careful of them. Once you get everything dialed in, then you could go in and do Google Ads. And then as we scroll down through here, we can see that what is called the Google Maps or Map Pack. And also on this, it has somebody, Triple Diamond is paying for a spot right here too. So that's a paid site. Now this one here is going to be your organic, where Google has found you to be in more places and directories across the internet. And what Google calls them are citations, which is basically your name, address, and phone number. So if you see over here, with your name, your address, and phone number, if the more directories such as local.com, yellow.com, Yellowbug, Better Business Bureau, the more that Google sees you in, the better, the higher you'll rank in here. And Google is telling us that the #1 spot has anywhere from 200 to 300 citations. So, and we've even got tools that we could use. It's called WhiteSpark and Bright Local, that we can go in and see what these citations your competitors have and get them and bring them to your site as well. So once we do that, we don't just want to stop at how many they have. We want to add at least another 50 to 100 more. So that'll give you, set you up above your competition and keep you up there for a while. So with that being said, now let's go ahead and move on to the last thing, which is backlink or the link juice. And we want to scroll down here and we'll see the organic results down here where nobody's paying for anything. And you can see that it looks like Bassey's is sitting there in the #1 spot. And we can go back up to Ahrefs so we can see how many backlinks you have as compared to Bases. Bases is looking like they've got about 1,000, about 1,200 backlinks in that. Now, this will even show us, and you've got 106. So if you click on this, this just shows all the backlinks they've got, and we can even go in and get them and bring them over and put them in there for you as well. So everything success leaves clues. So we just follow theirs, but we want to up the game a little bit once you get there. Once we get everything in on their site. Basically, what a backlink is authority. Google looks at it as authority. It's like site A is given a link back to site B, and it's given a little bit of its authority to site B. So with that being said, the more relevant backlinks you have, the more authority you get. So let me give you an example. Say you get a backlink from a supplier that you have, that you buy from, and they give you a backlink from their site. That's good. That's great. You want the more than you get, the better it is. However, if you get one from, say, a pizza shop, that's not good because y'all's not selling cheese pizzas. So the more relevant ones, backlinks that you get, the more authority Google will give you within and rank you better. So with that being said, that's pretty much everything here. Ahrefs is a tool that, if you had any questions on that, this is a tool that we pay a couple $100 a month to use. And this gives us a scene of how Google is ranking each site. It's a kind of behind the scenes thing, if you will. So if you liked and heard everything that you've seen here, that's great. If not, feel free to take this free attack plan and use it yourself. No harm, no foul. But if you'd like to talk, give us a call at 405-410-3024. And again, my name is Steve, and our number is 405-410-3024. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and have a wonderful day.